All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again. What's happening? What's good? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me because obviously you guys can see that I'm not in my original studios, but you know your boy's here. And we're going to get it cracking today, fellas. We're going to get it cracking, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that you guys are excited for this first mock draft from your boy. And we're going to see if we try not to screw this up. We're going to try not to screw this up. So give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me audio-wise. I hope you guys can. I'll back in the Holiday Inn. Nick, you stay messing with me, Nick. You stay messing with me. Yo, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. And I really hope the connection stays legit because it's spotty. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time. So if you guys can hear me, no problem. This is fantastic. Yeah, my boy Namdi, always holding it down. All right, fellas, here we go. So let me get comfortable here. I gotta get comfortable in this this hotel that we got here for work. Mock drafts, man. You guys know how mock drafts go. You guys have probably done a million of them so far. I have not done one mock draft yet. So why not do a community mock draft with the gang, with the fam? By the way, I can't get this started before I got to give a shout out to my guy. First of all, I want to apologize because I don't have any of my audio stuff with me. Obviously, you can hear me. No mic. I said, no, this trip, I'm not bringing nothing with me because I'm lugging everything with me, and I don't even know if the Wi-Fi is going to be good. So I said I took a chance. But here we are. But big salute. I can't get this show started without big salute to my guy, Big Papa Bill. Been supporting for a minute now, and he finally said, you know what? Let me join and support the crew. Let me tell you something, folks. We tremendously appreciate when you guys support because, listen, it's for the love. You guys are clearly showing that you guys support the group, support you know what I mean, the brand, and I can't appreciate you more than that. So Papa Bill, I got to give you a salute. I usually have my bell or my horn, but I got nothing for you, bro. So I can only give you a little love that way. So salute to my guy Papa Bill. Welcome to the biggity bing squad, baby. Let's go. Here we go. All right. So here's what we're gonna do today. Because this Wi-Fi is gonna be spotty as ever, I'm gonna do my very best to try to keep it cool, keep it chill. And we're going to do two mock drafts from two different sites. One of them is going to be from the PFN site, right? Pro Football Network. And the other one's going to be from the PFF site, Pro Football Focus. All right. One of them is a 3-round mock draft, and the other one's going to be a full-fledged 7-round mock draft. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Some of you guys might know a lot more. You guys are heavily into the draft and heavily into these prospects. I'm starting to get my feet wet into them. Obviously, I know the major ones, but the deep down depth dudes, fam. No, I ain't there. And if someone wants to say, yo, how can you not know that, fam? I just don't. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all know what it is. You guys have been following me and this group and this brand for years, and we ain't never gonna act like we know the draft as much, but we try to do as much info as possible and try to give you guys as much goods as we can. I got my trusty, to me, yearly draft magazine that I got that helps me out, and then I start doing my homework just like everybody else. So I appreciate y'all. Big salute to the gang. I see Kim Betts in this house. I see Big Papa Bill, my guy, big time Terrence Blanton. What I see you, kid. I see you, brother. I see you. All right. I got my man. What your thing is all messed up. I don't know who. Listen, all I know is I appreciate you. Hope we don't give Kansas City. Now we ain't trading, man. We taking our picks. So without further ado, let me just get right into going into this mock draft. Now, here's the thing. Before we get into this mock draft, where do you really think the Bills, not to where they are, what they're going to take, but where do you think they're going? What direction do you think they're going? Look at our roster. Just take a quick look at our roster and see what we're working with. Folks, there's a clear need at corner. If we ignore the corner position, shame on us. Shame on us if we do that because we know we need it. We did not bring back, obviously, some of the guys that we let go, clearly. You know what I mean? So there we need to fill the hole. Rasul Douglas is still a free agent. They're talking about maybe we can bring him back. I like Rasul. I like the friendship he's got with Benford. I love all that. But I ain't trying to have him back. I mean, we know his limitations. We do. And if we bring him back, you're just kind of saying, fam, let's run this back. I want to run it back, but I mean, let's add some young, fresh feet, some speed to the defense, a little bit of tenacity. You feel me? I'm still turned off by Rasul Douglas's business decision in that Baltimore game. I ain't going to cap. I'm still turned off by it. I like the dude. Don't get me wrong. If we brought him back, I'd be like, all right, cool. I'm not going to hate it. But I mean, if we let him go for a reason, you know what I mean? I mean, cool. Now, if we're desperate, I get it. But I don't think we're in a desperate mode to bring him back. We have the draft. Corner just seems like the right spot to go. Then again, safety might be a good spot. Maybe someone sits there at safety and you're good. I was watching a mock draft. I don't know who did the mock draft, but they had safety Nick Emmanwori, that big 6'3" safety that can run, and they had him slated to the Eagles. I said, I can't believe it. The Eagles got two young corners. Then they're going to get a big-time stud safety at 6'3". It's just the way things are. But apparently, Philly is definitely going to be trading up and moving some things around. So look for the Bills to do the same. So I have the mock drafts queued up. But it's just a question of where do we go? Corner seems the right spot. Defensive end, dare we go with a defensive end if the right one comes right and sits on our lap? Pause, you know what I mean? And says, yo, pick me. We got Ogunjobi suspended. We got Mike Hoyt suspended. 6 weeks. That's a lot. So can you just deal with Joey Bosa, AJ Epinesa, and Greg Rousseau until these boys come back? Or does a prospect that just can't miss land at number 30 and allows us to just say, we're going with that. We're going with that guy, and that's what it's going to be. So that's my dilemma, right? And I'm sure if that's my dilemma, then I see some big things happening. My man Namdi says, yo, if DT's Nolan or Grant is at 30, grab them and cornerback early in the second. Well, we do have 2 second-round picks. So it's not a bad move. But I've been seeing and doing my research on a lot of these DTs, and I'm seeing some mocks, man. I see Nolan being picked around the 20, 25 mark, and I see Grant being picked between 15 and 20. So there's a good chance those two boys might be gone before we even have a chance to sniff them big boys, right? So, and I think I saw Nolan going to the Rams. That'd be sick because you get Nolan and you get Braden Fisk, and you get that dog that they have over there, fam. That Rams D line would be absolutely nasty if they put that in there. So I want to be able to say that Bills D line would look nasty if they added Grant, but there's a possibility that we don't get him. So we have to start thinking of plan B. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm excited about it. Let's see where we can kind of get these things cracking, and then we shall go from there. So here we go. Let me just crank this thing real quick, and then by the way, how is my hopefully I don't want to jinx it, but how is my connection? My connection, Stu, is it good? Because if it is, that's top tier. Let's keep it rolling. All right. My man say, Papa Bill says, Ty Robinson, 6'6", 310. My new favorite guy in the draft. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to that. All right, Ty Robinson. I'm gonna have to go through my book and make sure we good. All right, connection is straight. All right, boom, let's go. So we're gonna start with the first mock draft. We're gonna do the 3-man mock draft. All right, the 3-round mock draft. Pardon me. So I don't know why this thing went ahead and decided to. So I'm just gonna start this thing all over, and then we're gonna get it cracking here. So 3-man mock with is the PFF one is a 3-man mock. Yes, that's right. All right, let's get this thing cracking here. Let me tell you something, man. If the lighting is off a little bit, I apologize. I called front desk and I'm like, hey, fam, I got one of my light bulbs is burnt out. If you don't mind, if you can send me up a light bulb, that'd be sweet. Oh, light bulb's out? Yeah. Haven't heard from this brother since I called him an hour ago. They said, I hope he doesn't call me back. Fam, it's too late now. It's too late now. We good. So if the lighting's all right, appreciate you. And I'm just gonna set up this mock as we speak. So it's a 3-round mock right now with PFF. All right. So let me share my screen and then we'll get it cracking here. The 3-man weave, man. We're going with the 3-man weave, baby. 3-man weave. Let's go. We got to go. My man says you got to go cornerback, then DT is a must. I think that listen, you know what might be a sneaky pick for the Bills? Receiver. I know it might sound crazy. It might sound crazy, but if one of them cats land to us at the 30 spot, I don't know if I need to trade up for a receiver. I don't think anybody out there is worthy of a trade up unless we really like this guy, but we haven't had a good track record trading up. So maybe a receiver. Maybe a receiver. I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. All right. My man Kyle Thompson says, I'd love to see if we can get Maxwell Hairston. Great ball skills and is a real good tackler. McDermott loves those corners. I like Hairston too. He's undersized. He's a little small, but he doesn't play like his size. He's gritty. He's like one of those pit bull corner tackles, right? That doesn't care. I don't care what size you are. He's gonna get it, and that's the way I see Hairston. And he's got speed. He can run, and he can return. So there's a lot of good things that can play out. So I mean, if we do, that means we have a plan for him. But he's a little small in size. And if we're trying to get a guy that can get there and get nasty and tackle, that's what we're gonna want. I mean, but you can look at who in Rasul Douglas and say, yo, look at the size of that brother, and that brother can kind of be soft a little bit. So I mean, shoot, you guys catch what I'm talking about. All right, let's share my screen and let's get this thing going. Let's go. We're gonna go with the PFF simulator. Here we go. So let me know if you guys can see the screen properly, and it's going to pop up soon, hopefully. Here we go. All right, so let me see if I can change this up a little bit so way you guys can see. There we go. You guys don't really necessarily need to see me per se, but I mean sometimes you gotta have your boy in the screen a little bit too. So I might mess around and put that in there in just a moment. So let me just get these things set up for you guys so we can really get this thing cracking here. Hey, fellas. Hey, folks. All right, hold on. Let me just slide this down. Here we go. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, neither that one nor that one. And I'm trying to bring myself to the bottom of the screen here, but it's messing with me. There we go. Here we go. Okay, bottom of the screen. Here we go. If you guys can see this clearly, clear as day, let's give me that thumbs up, and then we can get this 3-man weave going and get it popping. So it's a 3-round mock draft. That's what we're doing, and we're going to see how this all plays out. We know what we have at corner. We know what we have at linebacker. We know what we have on the defensive front. Interior, we know what we got. So let's discuss it, and let's get this thing cracking right here. Let's start this draft, and I have it starting now. I apologize. Oh, geez, this thing is going fast. I should have turned that to slow. Let me pause. No. Jeez, give me some time to think, man. Give me some time to think, PFF. Golly, you just rolling quick. Let's slow that thing down, man. Unless it doesn't give me a choice, because these guys. Oh yeah, I have a choice. Jeez, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's just slow it down just a tiny little bit. All right, let's go to the Bills. Where my Bills at? All right, let's get this thing cracking here. Finally, for crying out loud. That thing was going way too fast for my liking. Way too fast for my liking. All right, here we go. So my man, Matt, you're driving, James? Okay, boy, I'm going to try to keep the audio going. So right off the rip, let's see what these boys are doing here. So right off the rip, I'm going to let them get to the 30 pick, and then I'm going to go through who took who and what teams are messing with. I hope this is as accurate as possible. I saw the Jets taking, which I totally hated. I saw the Jets. See, this is what I don't like. Why would the Lions grab Omarion Hampton? See, this draft is already a mess. Come on, PFF, be better than that. Come on now. Ugh, I feel like I have to restart this. Travis Hunter. Look, this is what I mean. Shedeur Sanders to the Jets. No. They made it clear that it's not going to happen. See, this thing is already shot to begin with. It's already shot. Shame on PFF. Shame on PFF allowing this nonsense to happen. Golly, come on now. Now I got to restart this mess. Restart this mess as we go. I got to restart it. You guys already know what time it is, man. I can't do that. And I'm going to just slow it down a little bit. 3-round. Like, come on. Like, what? The AI's got to be better. AI, like the AI tool, we've seen good AI lately, and that's terrible. Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Big Papa Bill says, "Yo, man, I'd like to bring back Douglas on a cheap veteran." I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, let's start this thing all over again, please. Would you stop with the nonsense? Like, I hope they don't put Shador to the Jets because that throws everything off. But if they do, we're just gonna roll with what we got. Like, I can't. We can't help them. Cam Ward, Shador Sanders gone. Okay, here we go. We got a little something different now. Let me pause it. Let me pause it right now. So right now, the first 6 picks. All right, Cam Ward first gone. I think that's something that I think most folks see already. Right, Cam Ward gone. Shador Sanders to the Browns. Okay, so Deshaun Watson obviously is pretty as good as gone. Owner said we whiffed and we missed. That's just what it is, right? Travis Hunter to the Giants. Abdul Carter. Woo! Abdul Carter. That would be disastrous for us. Abdul Carter to the Patriots. Wow. If that happens, bro, the Patriots would be a team to you can't just side eye to them and overlook them because they added some pieces that could really kind of challenge the Bills. Defensively, they already know what it is, and Mike Vrabel is a heck of a coach. So smart coach. If they get that, brother, man, golly, here we go. Mason Graham, big time defensive tackle, goes to the Jaguars. You got Jahdae Barron going to the Raiders. All right, so let's resume the draft. Let's see what the Jets do. Don't screw this up, Jets. The Jets take Will Campbell, Tyler Warren gone to the Panthers, McMillan to the Saints, Ashton Jeanty to the Bears. Ashton Jeanty to the Bears. All right, whatever. Jihad Campbell to the that's interesting. You bring the linebacker to pair with Micah Parsons. I kind of like that. Dolphins need a safety, and they need a corner, but they need a safety even more, and they go with Will Johnson. All right, whatever, Dolphins, continue to be who you guys be. Colts, they go with Matthew Golden. Okay, so there goes that receiver position that I was talking about. If Matthew Golden potential was there, I would have been like, all right, we can think about it. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Let's continue. Walker's gone. Stewart's gone. Simmons is gone. Green gone. Walter Nolan gone to the Broncos. Kenneth Grant gone to the Steelers. That makes sense. Tyler Booker, James Pierce is gone. Omarion Hampton again to the Lions. I just don't get it. All right, whatever. Nick Amanwari goes to the Commanders. That's an interesting one. All right, here come the Bills. Here come the Bills. All right, so if you guys can see my screen, I hope you guys can see my screen okay. We're going to start looking to see what we can do here. So here's the deal. I want to see what's available at defensive tackle. All right, defensive interior tackle. We got Derek Harmon, Darius Alexander, TJ Sanders, Tyleik Williams. That's my man. That's what you were telling me, right? Tyleik Williams. Okay, Shamar Turner, Amari. Listen, the Bills apparently brought Omar Norton Lott, or sorry, apparently they're interested in Omar Norton Lott. And apparently he's a big time player and his pass rush win rate is hovering around, is near the 20% mark. He's like 18.9, something like that. So keep it out of him. But right now, I don't know if I love anything defensively. Let me go to corner because that's where I really want to focus on, especially in the first round. Let's see what we got here. So we got Siobhan Revell, we got Trey Amos, we got Maxwell Hairston, Benjamin Morris, which is a name I like a lot. By the way, he is nasty with man-to-man coverage. Darian Porter, we got Xavier Thomas, size. Whew. Okay, corners the move. The real question is, this is a community draft. I don't know if there's a timer. I hope there's no timer. Nope, there's no timer. So we're going to roll. Let me go back to the chat here. I like Revell. Siobhan Revell here. What say you guys? Terrence. I mean, they drafted the running back twice. I mean, shoot, all right. So Derek Harmon. I hear you guys saying Derek Harmon. I think really, honestly, the safe pick here, especially because it fell in our lap, it's got to be Siobhan Revell. I know he's coming off an injury. Get it. There's a lot of corners actually in this draft that are coming off injury, so you got to take a chance. But is the move interior or is it corner? I know you guys like Amos. Amos is definitely one that's out there. He's got good size, 6 feet, $195, and really good ball skills. I know that he can play man. He's nice like that. But I like the size I like the size. I mean, he's 6 feet, 195. Siobhan Rivell, 6'2". I like Siobhan Rivell's size. 6'2", a buck 88. I like size, right? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? This is a community draft, right? I got the final say, but this is the community draft. So I'm not just going to just be the one that makes the decision. But how y'all feel? I don't know if I like Maxwell Hairston that early. I mean, it's either we get him now or we don't. So I'm looking at the chat right now. So I got Amos. I got Franny saying Amos. I don't like saying his name. I'm not gonna lie to you. Amos just sounds suspect. I don't know. I don't like it. Is he the best pick for the position? Value? I mean, we need corner, and I think value. I see Nandi saying Harmon or Amos, man. Y'all like Amos a lot. I mean, I haven't really looked too much on Amos. I've been spending a lot more time on Revell, so that's where I'm like that. And you're right, John, top 30 visit, right? It's a guy that they're looking at a lot. So who's better, chat? It's pretty much Revell or Amos, right? I'm not ready to go for defensive interior. All right, if it's up to me, I'm gonna go with Revell. I gotta go with my man from East Carolina. I'm gonna draft that brother. I like the size. I like what he brings to his team. I like it. Here we go. Siobhan, corner. The Bills drafted corner. Let's roll. Now we got early second round picks, folks. So we up soon. We up. All right. So I'm gonna slide back to see what some of these teams have taken. And then we can kind of start messing around a little bit. Now, Landon Jackson was something I was looking at too. I just saw him go to the Colts. So that will be something. So here we go. Bills on the clock. Let me slide on back to see what took place after the Bills drafted Siobhan Revell at pick 30. Here we go. Derek Harmon to the freaking Kansas City Chiefs. So for those that wanted Derek Harmon, you're like, no, don't put Derek Harmon and Chris Jones together. What you talking about? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Colston Loveland. Apparently, this tight end has been. He's quick. He's nice like that. So the freaking Eagles draft Colston. That's gonna fire. That's gonna be a good firepower for their offense. Here we go. Second round. Connolly's gone. T.J. Sanders gone. Luther Burden, receiver to the Titans. Darius Alexander. We got Kelvin Banks Jr. gone. Jack Beck. Tyleek Williams, defensive interior, that boy that you were talking about, 6'6". He's gone to the Bears. Azaria Thomas, gone to the Saints. Xavier Watts, the safety that the Bills have had communication with. He's gone to the Bears. Golly, that's nice. All right, the Jets, I guess they traded. Oh, no, they didn't trade. The Jets take receiver Ayomanor. All right, Elick. Nick Skirton, one of the better defensive ends in the game. He goes to the 49ers. Donovan Jackson, tackle, to the Cowboys. Landon Jackson goes to the Colts. Caleb Johnson, gone. Trey Amos goes to the Bengals. The Bengals need some help. Trey Amos goes over there. We'll see how that plays out. Maxwell Hairston to the Broncos. All right, now we're moving now. Jared Ivey, and now you got Xavier Restrepo. Restrepo, I don't understand, man. Like, is he slow or is he not? I saw him run the 40, and that brother looks slow as heck. But people keep talking about his game speed is different. Game speed different. All right, we'll talk about it. All right, so here we go. We are moving on to the second round. Let's see what we like. Let's see where it's at. My man said, yo, Derek Harmon will not be picked at 31. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's move on, folks. Let's move on. We're going to go to the second round. Let's see who and what is available. So right now, we have our corner. So let's take a look to see what's available at both safety. All right, we're going to see what's available at safety. Let's look at what's available. Oh, I removed it. Let's go safety. Let's also go edge. For crying out loud. I hate that I don't have my mouse. I'm sliding my finger down this keyboard. All right, and let's go defensive interior lineman. All right, so here's what's available. Shamar Turner, Omar Norman Lott available, Kyle Kennard, Josiah Stewart, CJ West, Alfred Collins. All right, these are edge, safeties, and interior. We got Josh Farmer. I've been hearing a lot about Josh Farmer. right? He can be had right now. All right. Or it might be too soon. Elijah Roberts, Kevin Johnson, Kevin Winston Jr. So I've been hearing a lot about this Kevin Winston Jr. cat and at the safety position. But are we okay at safety? Well, oh, look at that. Andrew Mukuba. I've been hearing a lot about this Texas safety, Andrew Mukuba. So Andrew Mukuba available. Dion Walker. We got Oladipo. I've been hearing about a lot about him as well. Jonas Sanker and his Peebles. All right, I'm scrolling down now. I'm getting a little too far down. So right now we gotta figure things out, folks. So does Omar Norton Lott, is he the pick? Shamar Turner. I mean, I'm looking at the positions that we need, right? I mean, you think we'd have to go to the edge. Vernon, this name right here, Vernon Broughton. That's a name that I know that the Bills have had communication with. You got Josh Farmer. So now I'm going to scroll on back and head to the chat and see what everybody's saying. Listen, we can't trade, by the way. We cannot trade. We cannot trade. It's just what it's got to be. So I'm looking at what people are saying right now. And someone said, trade every pick for TJ Watt. Yeah, right. Like they're going to let that brother go. Let's see what we got here. So double back with a corner with Morrison. I think Morrison's gone. I'm going to double check, though. Wouldn't that be something to go back-to-back with corner? But that wouldn't be a smart move. To go back-to-back corners? I don't know, man. We don't need to go back-to-back corner. At least that's what I think, I feel. Lott would be a good pick. Collins. I see my man Namdi says Lott. Jordan Phillips, too early, but he's the best remaining DT. You mean Jordan Farmer. Jordan Farmer. I see you guys liking Jordan Farmer, not Jordan Phillips. What do we got? Bills are drafting safety. McDermott is all coach speak. Norman Lott at this point. Vernon B. Lott is the pick. You guys like Lott? All right, let's go with Lott. I see it's the consensus pick. Broughton would be a pick based on the top 30 visits. It's true. You got to pay attention to those because those top 30 visits are key, but also smokescreen. Don't forget, I'm going to visit with this guy, make this team think I'm looking at this guy so they can draft him so it can free up who I want. So for me, since it seems to be all the hype right now, I'm going to draft Mr. Omar Norman Lott. All right. Defensive interior, a pass rush rate of almost 19%. So, I mean, the boy can move, right? Ooh, look at Benjamin Morris. Benjamin Morris is sitting at our second round pick. Our second round pick. So our third pick of the day 2, our second pick of day 2. Back-to-back corner. I mean, listen, at this point, let me just these are all the positions. These are all the positions here, folks. So you got Notre Dame's Benjamin Morrison. We already grabbed the corner. So it goes to tell me if they see him as a late second round pick, I might even skip out on Ravel and I should have went with a defensive interior. But I mean, listen, this is the first mock that we're doing. So I mean, chill out. Now, Jalen Royal, apparently the Bills have been looking at they looked into him. So who knows what's going on. So what do you guys see, man? Let me just roll on through. So we got Morrison available. Now, so we got ourselves an interior lineman. We have look at our picks. Our picks are right here. So we got Siobhan Ravel at corner. Yeah, he's coming off an ACL. I get it, but he'll be ready to go. Then you got out of Tennessee, Omar Norton. We got to make this pick count. So defensive interior, we got it. Something tells me we should go to edge. We have 2 guys that are suspended that is impacting our interior and the outside. So what do we see that we like? K'Mon Rucker, Oladipo is still there. And this is where I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know a whole lot of these cats. Savion Jones, I've been hearing a lot about. I read about him a little bit. Tyler Batty, what a name that is. Tyler Batty, I've been hearing some things about him. So at this point, I'm going way too far down. So that's the edge. Is there anything that's worth it at receiver? Let me go back up to receiver. Fam. Savion Williams, Isaiah Bond. Ooh. All right. Is this where you take a receiver with the third? This is your third round. Are you in on the receiver? Should we? Do we bother with receiver? I'm looking at the chat right now. So I'm going back and forth between the app and the chat. Demarius Knight Jr. Papa Bill says Demarius Knight Jr. Royal at receiver or Henderson at RB. I don't know if I'm taking an RB because we're sticking with, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think James Cook is going anywhere. I think we're going to keep him. Cole should be better this coming season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Cole Bishop does. I really am. I want to see what he's got in store for us. We going receiver here, folks? This is our final pick for the 3rd round. Are we going receiver? Talk to me now. Oh boy, this is gonna be another. Well, you know, let me just do one more thing. Let me just see. Okay, so right now we're looking at receivers. I'm gonna add a running back. Let me see what the running back situations look like. You got TreVeyon Henderson. TreVeyon Henderson available, right? For a running back out of Ohio State. You got Dylan Sampson available. You got RJ Harvey, DJ Giddens, Martinez, Devin Neal. Yo, that Devin Neal is a problem. He is a problem. He is a good damn back. I'll tell you that right now. Jaden Blues. Listen, Isaiah Bond. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but the Bills have been really paying attention to Texas players. They're looking at their defensive tackle. They're looking at both receivers and Isaiah Bond and Matthew Golden. Golden's gone. So here comes Isaiah Bond. Do we go with Isaiah Bond as our 3rd pick and we end the first 90 picks with that? Is that something that we're trying to do here? Ooh, this is a tough one, folks. This is a tough one. Hold on. What's going on here? New England's trying to trade with me? Hey, New England. I got New England trying to trade with me. But it's not they're trying to make some moves with me, huh? Oh, their team. What am I saying? They're up next. I guess because I don't have the thing for me to see what the trade is. I can't even do it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, folks, what are we doing here? Y'all let me know. Are we doing that? Do we need a linebacker? Should we look at linebacker? I mean, I like Dorian Williams. All right, let's take a look at linebacker. Let's see what's available at linebacker. We got to look. We got to do our due diligence, right? We're the GM right now. Albeit not very good, but we're the GM. All right. Demetrius Knight Jr. available. South Carolina linebacker. Chris Paul Jr. available. Jeffrey Bassa. So we got a Bosa and a Bassa. Barrett Carter, Jack Kaiser, Kobe King, Cody Simon. I'm going way too far down. All right, way too far down. So you got Demetrius Knight Jr. available. All right. Let me go to because I mean, shoot, we good. Listen, this is the beauty of having a team that is solid. Kevin Winston Jr. available. Safety out of Penn State. That'd be nice. Look at Andrew Mukuba, right? The Bills have been paying attention to Texas. They've been paying attention to Texas. So I'm gonna go back to the chat to see what you guys are doing, what you guys are saying, and then I'll make my final assessment, and then we'll discuss afterwards. Dorian is taking over when Milano's done. So you like Dorian? You like Dorian Knight? Josh Allen's more. Dorian Williams is going to take over for sure. I mean, we probably got one more year with Milano. Actually, we do, and it's going to be Dorian show. All right, listen, man. Are we content with what we have at receiver? So here's who we have a receiver. So we can refresh your memory. Keon Coleman. Now we got Josh Palmer. That's going to be on the other side. So those two probably going to be the two guys that'll be holding down both sides. All right. Then you got Curtis Samuel. You got Khalil Shakir. There's your 4. All right. I feel like I'm missing somebody for some reason, but it's not coming to my mind right now. Right. There's your 4 receivers right there. Curtis Samuel, Coleman, Josh Palmer, and Khalil Shakir. Boom. We could add a 5th. Why do I feel like I'm missing another receiver out of our crew? And I'm being disrespectful to the receiver I'm missing, but I feel like I'm missing one more. Do you like Mukuba? Mukuba at safety? Mukuba might be, because I mean, I know the Bills met with him. Yo, you guys like, he's like, yo, Rico, man, take Isaiah Bond, man, lock it in. But Isaiah Bond is a speedy. So here's what you guys want to know about Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond is a speedy, athletic. He's like the upgrade over Curtis Samuel, if you will. All right. Some folks, I've seen a lot of chat say, Yo, Matthew Golden isn't even the nicer receiver. The nicer receiver is Isaiah Bond. I've been seeing that. So if not, I mean, maybe this was just a fan of Isaiah Bond, but some feel that Isaiah Bond is the better receiver than Matthew Golden. So, and maybe that might be the nice pick for the offense. Speed, you can get downfield, and he's athletic as ever. He's all about the rack, and he plays outside. So, are we liking that receiver based on that? I mean, listen, let me just not talk about it. Let me just tell you. You mean what my little trusty magazine is telling me? And I mean, obviously, I got to go do my homework too. So don't think I'm just basing it off of my little trusty magazine. So Isaiah Bond, here's what they're saying about my boy Isaiah Bond. Where he at? So they have Isaiah Bond, 5'11", $180. He ran a 4.31 40. All right, second to third rounder is what they're saying he is. All right, electric speed. He's got freak speed, is what they're saying. So here's his strengths: great athlete with explosiveness. Explosive speed, was recorded going 22.1 miles an hour in 2024. Dangerous rack player on screens and design targets. So then what do you do with Curtis Samuel? You got both of these guys? That's what kind of gets me a little bit, right? So flashes good ball skills and is capable of high pointing the ball outside his frame. Good release package to be pressed off the line. Versatile with his ability to line up on the boundary and in the slot. So you got both. Seam threat when aligned in the slot, but we have Khalil Shakir for that. You feel what I'm saying? Here's the weaknesses, they say. He's got a smaller frame, so it's difficult to get him off of the press coverage, and he has issues consistently catching the ball in traffic. Pro comp, they have him as Darnell Mooney. That's what you gain with him. So I don't know. Listen, Jalen Royal. Okay, I'll just kind of read a little bit on Jalen Royal, what they say about my man Jalen Royal. I saw his name a little not too long. Not too far off. Where was I? Jalen Royal, right? 5'11", $190, ran a 4.49. He's a third to fourth round guy. Way too early. I'm not trying to do that. So in this case, I'm gonna be real with y'all. In this case, I'm probably trading back. But for this reason, let me see what y'all are saying right now. Damn, my man Terrence said, "Yo, I want to replace him. You want to replace him? Yo, but we need speed, bro. We need speed. And right now this is the best bet. So I'm gonna go Isaiah Bond right here, because the Bills have had communication with him. It's not like he's just come out of nowhere. So Isaiah Bond, welcome to the Bills, baby. So let me find my guy Isaiah Bond. I hate not having the damn mouse. All right, let me go to receiver. Thank goodness y'all are here, because I'm sitting here going, golly. All right, boom, Isaiah Bond. So our first 3 picks, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to let this play through. So this is what it looks like, folks. Bills, first 3 picks. Bond, Norman, Ravel. And we pretty much knocked down the 3 positional needs that we currently need right here with the first 3 picks. And guess what? We got 7 freaking other picks to go. You feel me? So that's what it would look like if we did a 3-round mock draft. So let's go back and talk about it, right? So this is what it's looking like. If you were to see the Bills pretty much go with this look right here, what are you rating it? Hold on, let me see, these guys always trying to get you subscribe this, subscribe that. No, I'm not subscribing nothing. All right, I ain't subscribed for nothing. Let me minimize this page so I can get this off my screen. Nice try, guys. Nice try, fellas. All right, so here it is. The community mock draft by the Bills. Golly, they gave me an F for Isaiah Bond. Golly. I'm not cut out for this, guys. I'm not cut out for this. But here we go. The Bills mock draft looks like this. Siobhan Ravel, they gave us an A- for Siobhan. I know he's coming off an ACL injury, but I believe in his skill set. I like his size. I think he fits with this Bills defense. You got Christian Benford on the backside. Cole Bishop should be coming into his own. You got Taylor Rapp coming through. You got a healthy Milano, hopefully. You got a freshly paid Terrell Bernard and Bosa. Like, listen, if we do what we're supposed to do, this might be a nice pickup for this team. A-. And then we went with Omar Norman Lott. They gave us a C- for that. They didn't like that. I mean, shoot, that's what we need. We need an interior lineman, and we got it with Omar Norman Lott. And then we finished off our second round with Isaiah Bond. They certainly didn't like that. So they gave us an average, an overall grade of C. Listen, It's all about how you can utilize these picks. If you can get my man Siobhan Ravel back in tip-top shape and ready to compete, I'll take it. I ain't trying to see Dane Jackson, no disrespect, jumping in and being the starter again for the Bills. So maybe they go this route, maybe they don't. Maybe it's going to be Trey Amos they go with. But right now, in this case, we went with Siobhan Ravel because there's been some communication there. Omar Norton-Lott. Norman Lott comes in at the 56th pick, and then 62, Isaiah Bond. We got a freak speed dude, and PFF is hated. So, I mean, this is what it is, man. So, folks, that is it for the mock draft 3-round. So this is where I'm really going to need your help on this next draft, on this mock draft that we're going to do. And that is with, let me just close my page here. And that is going to be with PFN. We're going with the PFN. This is a 7-round. I'm going to not try to, keep this freaking rolling. I know we're having fun with doing this, and we're going to have many more as the draft approaches. So it will be fun. But C is not a bad grade, folks. I don't mind the C. The C is not a bad. That's not a bad grade, man. I like Ravel. You guys got to watch the tape. Go watch the tape when he's healthy. That boy's nasty, man. He's nasty. And listen, Bills fan 7883. What up, fam? He goes, Revel is going to be a star, man. But he starts likely on the PUP list. Lott is not a fit. I believe Tylee Williams was there and a better fit. Kyle Williams is going to be a star. Just my opinion. Didn't like it, but good show. Hey. We got one more. See, I'm learning from you guys, man. That's why I did 2. So now we are going to go with the PFN mock draft. All right. The PFN mock draft is a 7-rounder. I promise you guys, I'm not going to drag this out. I'm going to try to make our picks and move on, but I'm going to have some discourse with you guys. We got to talk about it. So let me share my page. Here we go. All right. So I already had it queued up, so we ain't got to wait too long. So let me put that page up right now. Boom. Oh, my damn mouse. I hate that. All right, here we go. If you guys can see that pretty clear, let me know. Dog26 says, yo, man, he goes, man, mine's a C. That's the difference with us, Rico. You on that BS, ain't you? Listen, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. All right, and then you guys let me know what's popping, right? All right, here we go. So here is the C is an attempt at failing. Golly, Brandon, right? Golly. He's telling me, don't be happy with no damn C. I hear you. That's why we're gonna regrade. The teacher gave us an opportunity to regrade and come in and write that test again. And he goes, you know what? I'm gonna make it a longer test. You got to show me what you know and show me what you got. So here we are. So let me fix myself here. There we go. We're gonna put this on the bottom so that way you guys can see the screen a lot better. So here we go. I paused it, and then we're gonna resume this draft. So right now, Cam Ward seems to be the pick, and then we're going to keep rolling. So Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter's gone. Damn, Abdul Carter to the freaking Patriots would be absolutely insane. That'd be insane. I don't know if I'd like that. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'd like that at all because that defense will be coming for Josh Allen. And today, I don't know if you saw it, but Mike Vrabel had a viral moment where he was, kind of giving his team his expectations. And the expectations seemed normal to me. Anyway, long story short, expectations. Oh, here come the Seahawks. Seahawks are. Oh, my phone's about to. My computer's about to die. I can't have that. Let me charge this bitch in real quick so I don't lose y'all. All right, we're back at it. All right, here we go. So, where's that trade? Where'd that trade offer go, man? I had the trade offer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Seahawks want the 30 pick. They want to give us the 50 and the 52. Are we accepting this? What are y'all thinking? What are you guys thinking? Do you guys like this? Are you a fan? GM Rico ain't doing so hot. Listen, guys, this is my first one. Let me warm up, goddammit. Let me warm up. Sheesh. Let me warm up. I'm warming up right now. You guys like this one? Do we give up our 30th pick? 30 pick for the 52 and what he's got, the 50 and the 52? So that would give us 4 second-round picks. Are we feeling this, folks? Or you don't like that? Talk to me now. You say too far back? Too far back. Everybody say, yo, too far back, man. Not a chance. Don't do it. All right, we're not going to do it. Here we go. We're going to tell Seahawks to go kick rocks. Sorry, fellas. We ain't messing with you. Oh, here comes Philly. Philly's like, yo, I'll give you my 30-second pick. Nah, that's not. Nah, I ain't doing that. F you, Philly. You just won a damn championship. I'm not helping y'all. I'm not helping y'all. No way. All right, here we go. We now have an opportunity to pick. Here we go. We are at pick 30. And let's go to the defensive side of the ball and see who's available. Well, first of all, let's see who got picked. So Cam Ward's gone. Travis Hunter's gone. Abdul Carter gone. Will Johnson's gone. Ashton Jeanty to the Raiders. We saw that. Shedeur Sanders to the Jets. Give me a break. Get out of here with that. Anyway, we'll just keep moving. Michael Williams gone. Tyron Warren gone. Here we go. They took a linebacker. Interesting. Matthew Golden to the Bengals. Malachi Starks to the Bucks. Derek Harmon to the. Okay, well, hold on now. No freaking way. Hell no. Kenneth Grant is sitting right there for me? I mean, shoot. How do you say no to that? Folks, this is a no-brainer, right? We taking Kenneth Grant? Is Kenneth Grant for the taking right here? Big 6'6", 330 pounds. I mean, that's a no-brainer. If he falls to us at 30, I can't see us not taking him. There it is. GM Rico's back, baby. All right, let's not mess around. Let's not mess around. Let's be composed. Let's put in our ticket and say, Kenneth Grant, welcome to Buffalo. We just bolstered that defensive line. That's a good pick. We should be shaking hands in the war room. You know what I mean? We're giving big hugs. First round draft pick. Kenneth Grant locked up, ready to go to the Bills. Here we go. Brandon Beane's like, hey, everybody shut up, man. I got more work to do. Let's see what's available. Let's see where we can land. Let's roll. Here we go. We're going to go see. Ooh, we have. All right, here we go. Damn, here comes Philly again. Philly needs to go and kick rocks, man. Get out of here with that. I'm trying to trade with no Philly. Oh, here comes 69th pick. Nah, too far back, bro. Too far back. No. We ain't trading with y'all. All right, here we go. Let's see who is available and who's not. So Simmons is gone. Here you go. Siobhan Revell to the Titans. He's gone. Burden, gone. Jalen Milroe. Ooh, interesting. That's a good pick for them. That's a good pickup. They got Jalen Milroe as their quarterback, and they got Travis Hunter. Good for them. Oladejo is gone. Oladejo is gone. Here we go. Xavier Watt, safety's gone. Darian Porter, that fast corner out of Iowa, he's gone. I like that. Isaiah Thomas is gone. Mason Taylor out of here. Benjamin Morris gone. I was hoping that he was going to be available, but that's cool. Landon Jackson's gone. Trey Harris. Trey Amos, right before we got a chance to pick, Trey Amos is gone. All right. I mean, shoot. He's staring at us right in the face. This is good value, is it not? Is Maxwell Harrison the pick here? I mean, let's go take a look at the edge. Let's see what's at the edge here. Ashton Gelati, Jordan Birch, Kennard. I mean, shoot. There's nothing that stands out to me. Nothing really standing out to me other than Harrison. He's staring right in my face. You got Makuba in the second round. I mean, he might be there for that second picking. Let me go to the offense just to see what's available in the offensive side of the ball. At receiver, Jalen Noel, Higgins, Kyle Williams. You got Beck. Ayomanor is still there from Stanford. Isaiah Bond. Yeah, you know what? Harrison seems to be the pick, but let me talk to y'all. Talk to me first. Y'all like Harrison? Is Harrison the pick right here? It seems to be. It works out. We're going defense. I mean, shoot, it's right there. Listen, welcome to Buffalo. We got some speed. We got some grittiness. We have some returnability, health. That's great. Oh, here we go. So the Bears want 20. See, if they gave me a 2025 third-round pick, I would have said, let's roll. But the Bears are trying to give me their 72nd. Nah, bro. I need more. And this is something Brandon Beane would consider because he likes to stockpile picks, but it has to be for this year. Sorry, bro. Nah, I don't like it. Here come the Broncos. Broncos, get out of here with that. All right, here we go. So now we are going into all right, let me see what we have here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go to all. Let's see. best player available to see what we have here. So we got our corner. We got our big defensive tackle. I mean, shoot. You got Andrew Mukuba sitting right there at the 69 pick. You got a top safety that's sitting there at the 69 pick. You got Kevin Winston Jr. sitting at 69. Excuse me, at the where was it? Where was Kevin Johnson? Where was he? Mukuba 69, and you had Kevin was somewhere. I saw him. There you go, 75. Are we in on? Okay, first of all, let's have a conversation for real. Are we comfortable with what we have at safety? Are we comfortable with what we have at safety? That's number one. That's the first question I got to ask y'all. Do we like what we have at safety? Are we content? All right. Somebody told me to go check the edge room. Here we go. We got Prince. I can't pronounce that brother's name, but you know he African. All right. Uman Milian. Shoot, I can't even pronounce that. We'll call him Prince. We got Prince. We got Ashton. We got Josiah Stewart from Michigan. David Walker, Jack Sawyer, Fadil Diggs. Now I'm going too far down for the pick that we're picking at. Linebacker, we got Brett Carter, Chris Paul, Demetrius Knight Jr. still there. And let's go back to corner. Denzel Burke, Dorian Strong, Zay Alexander, Kobe Bryant. Yo, y'all got to start calling your kids Kobe, man. Just because your last name is Bryant, don't call him Kobe. Don't do that. Don't do that to him, man. I mean, listen, the value is here. Let's go to the receiver room. Jalen Noel, Kyle Williams, you got Tez Johnson, Isaiah Bond is there. I mean, could this be the Isaiah Bond pick, or are we just not ready for that? Are we okay? Let's go to the running back room. Trevion Henderson. I mean, there's no point in looking at the running back room because we're not doing anything there. Tight end, we're good. Right? Let's go deep. I mean, we can never have too much defensive tackles. So look at Norman Lott is right there. Joshua Farmer is right there. Would you double dip at DT? You get Joshua Farmer and nah, y'all gotta talk to me now. Talk to me now. The value is there. You gotta go see. I see my dog 26. The value is there. 26. You gotta go there for me. You know what I mean? My man said Umar Milan. Oh, that's how you say it. Umar Milan. Thank you, my man. Ismael. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I just call him Prince. I know his name is Princely, but I like where we're at. So are we taking that safety? Is safety the pick? Are we liking it? I'm looking at the chat right now. Oh, y'all like Prince? You guys want Princely? Okay. So my man said, yo, please answer me why we're out on RB. Okay, I'll answer you. Because we got 3 RBs. What you mean? Why are we out on RB? Why would you draft an RB when you got James Cook, which is in his final year, and he's going to play unless we trade him, unless we know nothing? And you got Ty Johnson, you just signed on a 2-year deal, and you have a rookie running back that we just drafted last year, Ray Davis. What you mean? Please answer why we're out on RB, and you capitalized out. Sorry to be so passionate, my friend, but that's why. Would you want to draft a running back in the second? Yo, they look at Brandon Beane like he's bonkers, unless he's trading my man James Cook. And I hope that answers your question. Here we go. So Ismail, you want to go edge? I love Alfred Collins, though. That's nasty work. All right, let me go back. Let me go back here. So Alfred Collins from Texas, DT. I mean, we could double dip in the defensive tackle position. 6'5", 332. That's a big 6'6", 339 in Grant, and then you got Alfred Collins at 6'5", 332. Holy jumpers, that'd be something, man. That would be something. Norman Lott. Let me go back to the edge. You got Princely. I don't know anything about Princely, so I would trust you guys if we went with Princely. Are you guys in on Princely? You guys let me know in the chat. Type his name. But the safety position right here, Cole Bishop, you got Andrew Mukuba, you got Forrest, you got Derek Forrest on the squad. This would be a nice addition, but this is your second round pick. Your second round pick. Let me defer to you guys, man. All right, check his profile. Let me go to Princely. Let's go to Princely. Because my man said, Ismael said, yo, check his profile. You gonna see. 6'4", 244. He has a RAS score of 898. So this boy he's athletic as shit. All right, collegiate production speaks for itself, but it's really his physical attributes and high motor that make. Oh, okay, I like that. Intriguing prospect. He's explosive off the snap and has the speed to give up opposing offensive tackles fits off the edge. His combination of speed and length give him a significant upside. With work at the next level. Could struggle early in an NFL career against the run due to play strength and leverage concerns, but awareness there for him as he eventually become a solid contributor in those situations. His best role early would likely be a pass rusher. I would assume that's what they're trying to say. Yeah, there you go. A pass rush specialist, and he has the potential to develop into a quality 3-down starter, 3-4 or 4-3 defense. All right, I just want to talk about Mukuba for a quick second. 5'11", 186. What? Heck no. I didn't even know his size. Nah, bro, you're too small for me, bro. 5'11", 5. I mean, you can never really. But look at that RAS score of 5. Nah, hell nah, bro. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Based on what I'm seeing here. 6'1", 215. Great size. Elite playmaking ability, excellent pursuit, tracking and tackling. His instincts and coverage and tackle security highlight his potential as a refined prospect with the tools to thrive in the NFL for the next decade. Now that is glowing remarks. I can't get over Mukuba. 5'11". Yay. $186 at safety? Nah, bro. That's why you got to go quarterback at run one. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yo, I like what I heard from Princely, man. On the edge. I like what I saw. I like what I heard from Princely. Let's go with Princely right now. Y'all might say, yo, you tripping, but I kind of like what I saw. I like that. And when I saw could be a big-time pro for 10 years to come, I'll take that all day. Here we go. So it's going to take a minute. So so far, let's go to our picks. I am mad at this, man. Kenneth Grant fills your defensive tackle position immensely. Then you got a Maxwell Hairston that comes in and shows off speed. Then you have your edge to take off the edge off until Michael Hoyt gets in, and then you got a proper rotation of pass rush ability on this defense. You got Milano, you got Bernard, you got Dorian Williams coming in. Bro, that's nasty work. And I'm not sleeping on Javon Solomon. I will not sleep on Javon Solomon. I'm going to tell you that right now. So we're going into the 4th round, 109 pick. Here we go. The Browns. Not interested, bro. Get out of here. Not interested. We're just going to pick all our picks. All right, here we go. So we are in the 4th round. We got 3 picks in the 4th round. So this is where I absolutely will need some of your help in this position here. So here's the deal. Where are we in need? Let's go to the receiver room. Could we find a receiver that you guys are familiar with that we like? I've been seeing some Nick Nash noise lately. Let me see what they're saying about Nick Nash. I like size. 6'2", 5'9". Golly, come on, man. Nick Nash emerged as a standout receiver in 2024, earning CFS Wide Receiver of the Year, first team All-American honors, originally a dual-threat quarterback at San Jose State. Nash transitioned to wide receiver in 2020, quickly became an offensive weapon, known for his speed, reliable hands, and slot versatility. He was projected as a day 3 pick in 2025, ability to read defenses and find soft spots in coverage. All right, let me tell you if I'm going for a receiver. So we have Josh Palmer. Bang. We got Keon Coleman. Bang. You got Khalil Shakir. Bang. You got those 3 guys already. I believe that Josh Palmer is going to be a big-time player. But we don't have that burner speed guy. And I don't know any of these guys are burner speed guys. Right? This Tesla, who's this Tesla cat? 6'3", 214, 993 out of Arkansas. And I've seen this name before because obviously Tesla, right? Is an outstanding athlete with excellent size at the receiver position. He was a standout for 3 seasons at Hillsdale College before transferring to Arkansas. Primarily lined up in the slot, and also has experience playing out wide. He has well below average Division I production totals. Has never topped 600 yards in a season per route, 2 yards per route run at Division I level. Tesla is an average threat after the catch. I'm not really worried about the after the catch guy, but he's physical catch. Nah, bro. But he's got a 993 athletic ability, athletic profile. It's crazy. Somebody said Dante Thornton. Dante Thornton coming from Carlos. I see you, Carlos. Jalen Reed. All right, I like him, but we need a burner. You're right. That's what I'm saying. We need a burner. So if you guys know any burners on like cornerback or DT, this draft isn't too great for receivers. You're right. This draft is not. Yeah, I see you, bro. It's not deep at receiver. Where did I read this? I read this somewhere where somebody said a GM. I think it was on Bleacher Report. A GM said that this draft is full of just good players, but nothing fantastic, nothing that stands out, other than maybe a handful of players. But everything else is just like it's cool. It's cool. So at this point, shoot, we got to make picks. So we gotta start rounding out these picks real quick. So let's slide on back. So we don't need defense. We don't need edge. We don't need tight end. What's Torrey Horton saying out of Colorado? Torrey Horton out of Colorado State. Yo, where are the Colorado cats at? All right, Torrey Horton, 981 speed, 6'2", 196. Like many prospects in this class, Torrey Horton has suffered from NFL draft fatigue. People have watched him for 3 cycles now, and he's been somewhat lost to time. Okay, apparently he was supposed to come out a couple times. Here you go. Horton's game hasn't vanished. He's a laggy runner who covers a lot of ground when he hits top gear with some carbon ceramic brakes. Let him stop on a dime and return, blah, 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 blah. Horton elevates high points, being a natural separator. Yet he's lean and only on average, slightly above average athlete, which leaves ceiling for receiver 2. All right, let's go offense. Let's go running back. I just want to see what's available at running back. Damian Martinez. Devin Neal. If Devin Neal intrigues me, but we don't need it. Torrey Horton, Dante Thornton. Somebody mentioned Dante Thornton to me. 6'4", 205. Dante Thornton is an explosive playmaking deep threat who can stretch the defense vertically with his elite speed. He has a chance to be one of the faster receivers in the NFL, played an offense that will raise questions about his route tree and production. He's a big play threat, having led the FBS in 25.5 yards per reception and 6 touchdowns or 26 receptions in 2024. Career volume concern is only 65%. But here's the thing. I like this first and foremost. Number 1, Dante Thornton. Is that who I picked? Yep. Yo, we're going Dante. Let me tell you why I'm going to take Dante right now. When you play with Josh Allen, everything changes. Everything changes when you play with Josh Allen. So I'm not worried about lack of production here and this, that. Yo, you said you can stretch the field and he's a true wideout. Sign me up. All right, let me go. Let's talk about it, man. Who else are we looking at? William, I see you, bro. I see you. I took Thornton. I had to take him. That speed. Listen, we need speed. When you have Josh Allen as your quarterback, put me in the game, fam. You know what I mean? I'm 5'10", about 205. You know what I'm saying? On a good day, 205. I mean, on a heavy day, I'm like 209. You know what it is. Sometimes you get a little bloated. But I think I can crack, 4'9", 4'8". I mean, I'm an old man now. I mean, but it's about finding the soft zone. I think I have my enough IQ to find that zone. Pop, sitting there. Let's go. Now, I ain't going to go on the wide side. Put me in the slot. Let me run a couple routes. You know what I mean? Find me a matchup. Josh and I, we're going to connect. We will connect. You feel me? Just don't throw it so hard, man. Just give me a softball. Give me a Russell Wilson ball. I get that. Let's go. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Here we go. We are picking the 132 right now. So we got RB. We don't need RB. I am going to venture off and look at the quarterback position just because. But a name that I saw, it was the quarterback out of Buffalo, UB. I don't know if his name is here, but it was a quarterback out of UB that I saw going to Buffalo. So, I don't know. I don't see him here. So clearly he's not. He's probably going to be undrafted. So I don't see his ass. But anyways, it's not a big deal. Let's go. We don't need offensive line. And this is later on. But, you guys let me know. Let's go back to the safety room. Malachi Moore, Sebastian Castro, Keaton Crawford, Dante Schrader. So if you guys know any of these cats, let me know. Oh, there's Shiloh Sanders. We could always get Sanders on the squad, but we can get him later. We don't need him this early. We can circle back against Shiloh. You know what I mean? Just because of name. Just because. All right. Linebacker, Danny Stutzman, Kaiser, Dumas Johnson, Jay Higgins, Littenberg, Kobe King, Oliver. I mean, you guys are seeing it. I'm just showing you what we have here. Sawyer, Q Robinson, Ivy, Joyner, Rucker, Tyler Batty available right there out of BYU. That was that Christian man. I like that. He was that boy he had pure heart. That might be right up. You know what I mean? My guy McDermott's alley. I think we're good at edge. I don't think we need, at DT. We nice. But if we need to, we got Jordan Phillips out of Maryland. We got Jamar Caldwell. And we got Simeon Barrow, Aeneas Peebles. Wow, I've been hearing about this Aeneas Peebles cat. 6'2", 82. So this is giving me. No, we don't need an edge. We don't need an interior line. We good there. So if you guys see anything, you guys let me know. Let me go back to the chat. The double dip at DT or cornerback, or I'd seriously consider Sean Dolak. Dolak will be available later. I see you. Y'all like Sawyer? Let me go back and look at Sawyer. Let me go back. Stutzman is a dog. I see that. Ismail. I might go back. Danny Stutzman. All right. I'm gonna keep that in there. Let me go back. So, first of all, let's slide on back here. Let's go linebacker. So Danny Stutzman out of Oklahoma. Somebody said Sawyer. Somebody mentioned Sawyer to me. Let me just go to cornerback for a quick sec. Let's see what we have at cornerback. Oh my gosh, what the hell just happened? You know what pisses me off? When you don't have a mouse and you're sitting there moving around. There it is, folks. I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not doing this shit all over again. I'm pissed. Number one, I'm very upset with myself. I told you this stupid mouse is driving me. I need a mouse. This on this laptop drives me nuts, man. And I just lost what was a pretty damn good start to the day. It was a good start. We were cooking. We were cooking with some grease, and then my fat fingers decided to freaking do that. Listen. Let's just put it this way. Draft timer up. Let me just put it this way. Listen, Namdi, if you could only hear what I'm screaming inside. I was ready to slam this laptop and just fold it over my knee. And y'all heard me complaining about this stupid finger there, and I knew I was going to screw up at one point, and here I am. So let's just do this. I'm going to end this show, and then we are going to reconvene again on Friday. I might even do it tomorrow because I'm in this hotel doing nothing. So you guys might see my ass tomorrow doing this. So that's all I'm going to say. I was cooking, man. I was cooking with canola oil. Forget that peanut oil. It was canola. Golly, man. I got to breathe. First of all, did you guys enjoy this? If you guys enjoyed this community draft, do me a favor. hit that like. Smash that like, follow. But it was fun. This was my first official. So now I'm going to start kind of doing a little bit more research on some of these cats that you guys were telling me. This Tyleik Williams definitely intrigues me. So I'm going to start looking into them. So Danny Stuntman, I was just about to press Dan Stuntman. That was going to be a good draft, man. I didn't even get a chance to kind of show you where we're at so far. Anyway, folks, listen, we did an hour in. It's not bad. So if you guys enjoyed this stream, do me a favor. Smash that like. I don't have my horn to go, but you guys catch my gratitude. Listen, Ty Felton, I'm going to look into Ty Felton as well. All right, listen, guys, I'm not joking, man. I got this magazine for a reason. I got to start doing my homework and start looking at these guys and then get to my YouTube, start looking at film and go from there. So do me a favor, hit that like before you guys get out of here, smash that, and share it to somebody and say, yo, man, hit that. You mean that 48-minute mark? This is where Rico starts cooking with grease. His previous draft was some trash. But I'm going to still clip it and put it out there and see what people think. They're going to trash it. And then I'm going to come back and say, what about this? but then I can't because it's gone. So I'm about to crash right again. I'm working myself up again, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Rico, Laura's like, yo, where you at? I don't know where you at. I'm on the road, man. On the road again. Your boy Rico's on the road again. Yeah, I'm on the road, man. So I'm in a place. You guys got to look it up. Okay, it's out east. Okay, for you Americans in here, I'm not in Toronto. I'm not in Montreal. I'm not in Vancouver, and I'm not in Calgary because those are the four places y'all only know. You know what I mean? I'm not in Ottawa. Maybe you guys know Ottawa because of the Ottawa Senators. Neither one of those places. And you guys should know Nova Scotia because you know that's where I live. I'm not there either. I'm in a place called Newfoundland. You ever heard of that place? Look it up. Look it up. It ain't big. It's not big. It's not a big place. It's on a they call it the Rock. You can't drive to Newfoundland. You can only fly or ferry. That's it. So if something were to happen to my black ass, ain't no way I'm swimming. It's not happening. So I better find my way to the airport and get into somewhere so I can get my black ass off this island. But it is what it is. That's where we're at. So folks, enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will do this again, hopefully tomorrow or maybe Friday. I'm going to be back Friday night. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I was supposed to do a Bleacher Report show and I can't do that. I have to cancel that one. So hopefully I'm back in time. I highly doubt it. So, which makes me believe that I'll probably be back tomorrow. So let's do this again tomorrow. And we're going to do Community Draft 2. And then hopefully we can cook with some grease tomorrow. So we're going to do a 3-round draft pick. And then we're going to do the full 7. All right. So enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. And we'll catch you guys again tomorrow evening, God willing. God willing, if you know what I mean, if I'm up to it. And then we'll go from there because it's going to be a long day tomorrow for work. So catch you guys again. And we will catch you guys. All right. Y'all have a good one. And catch you on the flip. Peace.